Alright, I'm going to make some videos about the thermodynamics. So, Thermo, thermodynamics. So, the thermodynamics is studied in physics, in chemistry, and in engineering. So, this lecture is useful for everyone. Right? So, in thermodynamics, first of all, we study about the system. So, what is the systems? Let's say here is an object. So, this is an object. We want to study about this, and this object is called system. Anything we want to study in thermodynamics is called the system. So this is a system. This is a system. We want to study about this object, and this is called system. So anything external to this system is called the surrounding. So outside this system is whatever things we have all outside this system. This is called the surrounding. Everything, this is called surrounding. See that? Surrounding. So this is the thing that we want to study. So this is called system. So everything that is outside of this system is called surrounding. Anything outside this system is called the surrounding. So, and there is a very thin imaginary line that separates the system with the surrounding is called the boundary. So let's draw a very thin imaginary line here that separate the system with the surrounding. Here you see that this red dotted line here, this line is called boundary. Why it is called boundary? Because it is separating system with the surrounding. So this inside is system, this line is boundary, and outside this boundary is called the surrounding. System, surrounding, and the boundary line. So this is the boundary. It's very easy. Anything what you want to study is called system. Except that system, what is there outside that system is called surrounding, and a very thin imaginary line that separates the system with the surrounding is called the boundary. So let's look some real example. Let's say this is a cup of water. This is a cup, and we have water here. We have water here. If you want to study this only water, if you want to study only water inside the cup, the water is called system. But if you want to study this water together with this cup, so if you want to study water plus the cup, here in this case you want to study water inside this cup plus the cup together, so this becomes the system. You see, this is the system. But in this case, you just want to study the water inside this cup, so only this water is the system. Here the system is only water. Now, so what is the boundary line in this case? Let's find the boundary line. Since system is the water, so we have to draw a line here, the imaginary line here between the system and the surrounding. You see that this dotted red line becomes now the boundary line. boundary, boundary, right? So boundary line is here in this case, since we only want to study the water inside the cup. But in this case, since system is water and cup, we have to draw the boundary line outside the system. You see that we have to draw the boundary line like this here. This is the boundary line because we want to study water and cup together. So in this case, water and cup together is the system. So the boundary line is this dotted red line here. In this case, only water inside the cup is the system. So the boundary line is right here that separate the water with the cup and the air here. You see that? So this is the boundary line in this case, and here this is the boundary line in this case here. Alright, so and anything except the outside the boundary is called the surrounding. So surrounding is all air here. Let's say this is air, like this. Everything here is the blue dot is the surrounding here. So this is also surrounding. See, this is surrounding. This is surrounding, and also in this case this wall also becomes the surrounding. Why? Because this wall is not included in the system, only water is included in the system. All right, so this water, what is this one? This is the wall of the cup, and this blue dotted line, let's say this is air or whatever, they all are the surrounding. Alrighty, so I think this complete the definition of the system, surrounding, and the boundary. Now let's go to another concept here. Another concept here is let's say type of the system, types of the system, types of system. So there are three kinds of the system in thermodynamics. One is open system. In open system, let's say we have a cup of water here and it is open. You see that? This is a cup of water, this is a cup, here we have water here. So if you put water like this, what happens is some of the water molecules continuously get evaporated and get lost here. You see that? And if something is lost, if the matter is lost, the energy is also lost, right? So let's say some water molecule go out, the water molecule take the mass, that is the matter is also going out. Since water molecule is going out, they also take the energy with it. So in this kind of the system, we are losing both energy and the matter. So this kind of the system is called the open system. You see that? In case of the open system, what happens is we are losing matter, in this case let's say water molecules, and we are also losing the energy. So if it is hot water, it is being cooled, right? We are also losing energy. So in open system, what happens is we lose matter as well as energy. Also, not only lose, sometimes we also gain from outside. Let's say this is a water in the cup. Let's say some water molecules are coming from the air and going inside it. So meaning that water vapor from outside is cooling and going inside it. So in this case also energy is going in, and also the matter, that is water molecule, are also going in. So in this case also, this is also the open system. So open system is that system where the matter and energy either can be lost or can be come in. Alright, so this kind of the system is called the open system. Now let's talk about the closed system. Let's say this is a closed system. So what is closed system? Again, take a cup, put some water. Right? Now put a tight lid here. So this is a lid. You put a tight lid here. So in this case, what happens is water molecule cannot go out from this vessel, from this cup. The water molecule cannot go out. So what happens is the matter meaning that the water molecule from here cannot go out, or cannot escape, cannot go out, right? But in this case, since this is not a insulated container, it is not an insulated cup, so always if it is a hot water, the energy slowly goes out from this wall to outside and water become cold inside, right? This water is, let's say this is a hot water, and this hot water is continuously losing some heat from this wall and it becomes the cold. So energy is going out, that is heat energy, right? The heat is going out, energy is going out. So what kind of the system is the closed system? Closed system is that system where matter like water molecule cannot go out, because there is a tight lid in that cup, but energy is going out. Why? Because this is not insulated. So if the water is hot here, this becomes cold slowly because the heat energy is being lost through this wall. From this wall, heat energy is continuously being lost. See, so matter is going out, but matter is not going out, but energy is going out. Such system is called the closed system. Now we have one more system. Let's do one more system, that is called the isolated system. Isolated system. This is isolated system. So what is isolated system? So take a thermoflask. So it's a thermoflask. We have a thermoflask, right? This is a thermoflask. And the thermoflask has hot water here, hot water, and we have put a tight lid, that is a cork or something like that. We put a cork here, right? Cork. This is the lid. So in this case, and since the thermoflask has many layer here, many layer of some reflective surfaces like this, right? So in this case, what happens is, since it has a tight lid here, water molecule cannot go out. Water molecule cannot go out. See that? Water molecule or matter, you can say the water molecules cannot go out. You see that? Why water molecules cannot go out? Because it has a tight lid right here, and the wall has no holes there, right? So in this case, water molecules cannot go out. Can heat energy be lost from this water? No. Heat also cannot go out because the thermoflask has several walls of insulated material, so no heat can go out from this water to the air outside. So the water becomes hot always. For a long time, the water remains hot because it cannot lose heat energy. So energy is not going out. ENERGY. Energy is not going out. You see that? So what happens here? In case of the thermoflask, water molecule, that the matter is also not lost, and energy is also not lost. Such system is called isolated system. So in short, so the open system is a system where both matter and energy is lost or gained. But closed system is some system where this is a lid here. Closed system is a system where matter is not lost, but energy is lost through the wall. Right? Now, in case of the isolated system is that system. This is a thermoflask and we have a cork here. In such case, what happens? The molecules, the water also not lost, and the energy also cannot lost. The energy cannot go out, the water molecule cannot go out. In such case, this system are called the isolated system.